everyone, my name is Georgiana. Welcome to my channel. I would absolutely love it if you would click that subscribe button and notification bell and like this video if you like it. In this video I'm going to be talking about nails again. I know I really have been into that lately, and in this one I'm going to show you how I paint press-on nails. I bought them from Amazon because you get 600 pieces, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 600 pieces of nails for the price that you would pay for less nails, and you would only use once. And I think it's a great deal because like that I get to use the nail polishes I have in my collection as well. I have quite a few of beautiful colors, just regular nail polishes that don't need an LED lamp or a UV lamp, so just regular nail polish. But if you do have a lamp, that's even better because you could just put top coat that requires an LED or a UV lamp, and like that you get them shining more beautifully. And maybe beautifully, is that the word? Sorry if it's not, but like that you have them lasting for longer because it's gonna set them in the lamp and it's gonna give it an amazing shine. But if you don't have a lamp, that's absolutely fine. You could just be a bit more patient and leave it to dry in between the coats. Let me show you how I do it. I hope you'll enjoy this one. I really like doing these type of videos because they relax my mind. I switch off. If you're the same and if you enjoy these type of things and you would like to use your beautiful collection of nail polishes, then this might be something that you might like. Let's get into the video. So the things we need are some nails. And I got these from Amazon. I'm gonna link everything below where I got everything. It says here 60 pieces stiletto false nail. And I went through each bag to measure against my finger. I wrote on them. It's visible to me basically with a pen. So all of these, they're either too small, either too big, and therefore they're not good for my fingers. So you basically select the nails. So I'll put these aside because those are no good. But I did go through them, as I said, and I selected for my fingers. So first I take 2 nails from each bag for all my fingers. Then we're gonna take the nail stands, and they look like this. They look really odd. Let me just show them to you better. They look like little chess tools, chess pieces. I got these from Amazon. They came, so these are magnetic. See, I'm gonna remove all of them like that. So you can, if you haven't seen stuff like that before, and you didn't know it exists, because I didn't when I first saw these online, then you can have a look a bit. They also come in rose gold, silver. They're painted like that. These are plastic. All of it is plastic, and it has a magnetic bit here. You see these round metal things are magnets. And so each of these have magnets at the bottom, as you see. And they basically go on top here like that. And that's where the nail goes on top of this. And you keep the nail here with the blue tack, which you have to get some blue tack. Blue or white. Mine is white. I picked white, but you can definitely use blue as well. So just regular blue tack, which I've already used a bit from. And the way I do it, I'm gonna show you in a minute, but first let me just put these here because they really want to stick like that. I picked mine in white and black just because in my mind I thought, well, if it's silver gold or rose gold, I don't know exactly if it's plastic or what, because if I ever paint my nails in the LED lamp with the nail polish for LED lamps or UV lamps, I want to make sure it doesn't, I don't know, harm the device or explode something in the LED lamp, you know, because it's metal. I was thinking like microwave. I know I'm probably wrong with this one because it's probably plastic that's painted like that, but I just didn't want to risk. So I picked white and black because of my paranoia. So far you need the nails, the stands, and blue tack, And I also have here next to me some files. These are the type of files, I don't know how to describe them. It's when you file on top of the nail a bit to just get rid of the shininess just a bit so the glue can stick better. Those type of nails like that. Nail file, sorry. So I have one of that. I also have one of these which is a bit finer than this one, the green one, but for plastic, I think I have better result with one that's less fine. And I also have nail files like that. These are meant for acrylic nails, gel nails. I used to do those before my son was born, about 5 years or more ago. Even a year ago when I was working with the press-on plastic, which I was in that phase before, and I was using them to file the plastic nails. It's easier than using a regular nail file for natural nails. It's easier because you see the result faster, you know, because this is more, it has more of a grit. And this is the harsher with the pink. That's why I have more. This is a bit finer than the pink. And this is the finest, like, you know, the softest in the grit. I don't know how to call it. The green one is the finest. So I have these as well for when I make my nails shorter and then I file them down. So it's more effective to use a nail file that's meant for gel nails or acrylic nails because it's faster, you know, it takes from the plastic faster. I also have one of these nail clippers, but it's a nail clipper specially designed to cut acrylic or gel nails or plastic nails. It's much easier than with a regular nail clipper. And this blade, this blade, it's usually on the other side of the nail. That's how you use it. When this is gonna be on my finger, if I wanna file it down, and I will, and cut it, of course, because look how long it is. And for me, it's not practical to have long nails like that. And I would put it in here with the blade. You see the blade in the exterior of the nail, so not on the side of the nail. On the side of the nail, it only sits here and the blade is on the other side, okay? So I'm just gonna cut that however much I think after they're painted and, you know, done. Because I want to just work with the stand and just take my time in putting nail polish on than doing it on my fingers, because it's faster to just do it as I'm going to show you. So these are the things that you need. But of course you can replace this with a regular nail clipper. I think that's how they're called, which I don't have here next to me, but you can replace the files with a regular nail file, but it's just easier if you use one that's meant, it just files down a bit faster, more efficiently, you know, if you use one of those for gel. The blue tack, I'm gonna show you now, it's gonna keep the nails on the stand. So let's start and show you how I paint the press-ons. I'm going to use blue tack, like I said. Just take a piece and put them on each stand, and after that we're gonna put our nails on top of the blue tack just so we can secure the nail on top of the stand. You only need a little piece of blue tack, just like that. I'm gonna first do all of the stands because it's just more efficient like that than fiddling with the nail. There we have it, they're all in there. I do prefer to remove my rings when I do this because they're just in the way. Okay, so the first thing I notice is that when they come from the bag, these plastic nails have these little, you know, things in here. So that's when I file them a bit, just because I want when I apply the nail polish to go smooth all the way. And for that, I can obviously take one of those like that and just a bit do it here, just taking away that tip like that, you know, the tip that would have been a bit scratchy there. And this is how it looks underneath as well. You see the nail is completely secure there. Of course you can remove it by just pulling at it a bit more, you know, but I'm just showing you that it's actually a really good grip, that it has enough to hold when you paint them. I'm gonna do that with all of them, just take away a bit from this tip. Okay, that's done. And you might ask, why do I need to file the tip now, when either way I'm gonna cut them later and file them when they're on my fingers? Well, it's because I just want for the nail polish to go smooth all the way instead of having those little things there. You know, it's just gonna look odd. Now the next step obviously is gonna be to paint the nails. And I'm going to take one by one and start painting them. I could file these and just take that layer of shininess away, but I find that it's okay when I use the nail polish on top of the plastic, the shiny plastic like that. So I don't see that step necessary personally, because I did do this before and it just worked fine without doing that, taking away that shininess. But I'm just showing what you would need if you want to do that to the plastic nails. You would need something like that. For painting the nails, I'm going to use this nail polish. It's OP Infinite Shine and it's called Tiramisu for 2. This shade that I have here, it's a nude. It's quite pretty. I thought I would just do them like that. And as a top coat, I used to have the OP Shine, Infinite Shine as well, but it's running low and I can barely scoop from the bottle. So I'm just gonna use this next one, which says non-UV top coat. It's alright, it's just for the shine, you know, of the nails, of the paint. So first I'm going to start with this. And for some reason, I started here. And this is how it looks like. And now I'm going to continue with the rest. This is the finished result. They look really, really nice. I find that when you use regular nail polish, so nail polish that doesn't need an LED or a UV lamp, just regular nail polish, then it's safer to go with one coat than 2 coats, because of the streaks that can be created on the plastic nail, because it's not the same as regular nails. When you apply nail polish, in between you have to wait for the first coat to dry and then going in with the second one and having to cover so much surface, especially on the thumb nail. It's just a lot of surface and it can create streaks, and that happened to me before. So I just choose to go with one coat of the nail polish. Or if you do decide to do 2 coats and you think that your color needs 2 coats, otherwise you don't get the payoff, and probably this would look better with 2 coats as well. But if you do decide that, just wait enough time in between coats to dry. That's the downside. Obviously you have to wait for the first coat to dry before you go in with the second one. And when you do, make sure you use it. This is a tip I noticed. You use the nail polish instead of doing this when you dip the brush and you just take the excess off, don't you? Like that, or you know, then with this one, painting plastic nails and having to cover more surface and avoiding the streaks, you have to make sure you dip the brush really well and exactly how it comes, and you put it on the plastic nail and you paint the plastic nails in different directions as well. You saw I was doing different directions, just because if you go like a regular nail like this, it just streaks can be created immediately because of being plastic. It's plastic, it's not regular nail. So just go in all directions like that with the first coat to cover all the plastic basically, and that's why I was doing it. And don't take the excess off from the brush. Basically it just helps. I noticed that it helps a lot. So after this dries, I'm gonna leave it about 5 minutes because it's plastic. Normally I would have just applied the top coat if it would have been my natural nails like now, but I'm going to leave it for about 5 minutes to dry a bit and then apply this top coat that I have here. Now I'm gonna apply the top coat. It's been about 5 minutes, and I'm not gonna take the excess off the brush again because I think that helps when you apply to plastic nails, just to apply, dip your brush and apply directly to be able to cover all the nail without streaks. Okay, and you move fast like that with big large strokes. That helps. And don't insist a lot of layers, just large strokes. Don't take the excess off like that, you know, don't do that, because it's just helpful when you just dip the brush and you put it directly on the nails with large strokes. You see, I'm just gonna do it now again. There. You can also, if it's easier for you, take this. Let's try like that. Take this and just do it like that, holding it to see better the sides. You know, you can also do it like that. This one is a more surface to be covered with this one, and therefore I have to make sure I do the large strokes and I take loads. Make sure when you put it back that you don't touch the other ones. Obviously you just have to be careful, just like you would with painting your nails. So we're gonna leave these to dry and then do the other ones. I just prefer to hold them here personally because I don't have to fiddle with them and put them back and by mistake touching the others. So I actually find it handy just working like that. And again, just using different directions, strokes, just stroking diagonally like that, just to cover the surface, with large strokes, very fast, not fast, but with large strokes. Because if you just go like that, it's just different than with natural nails. You can end up easier with streaks. So just go all over without taking the excess off. Just make sure you cover everything. This is how I do it using regular nail polish, and I now leave them to dry completely for, I don't know, at least 15 minutes. I would leave them for 30 minutes just to make sure before I even apply them, or an hour, because you know it's regular nail polish. And I suppose this is the downside of using regular nail polish. If you use LED UV lamp, then no worries, you just put it into the lamp, it dries those 30 seconds and that's it, you know, Bob's your uncle. But like this, you have to wait. That's the downside of using the regular nail polish. I would like to try and see now with the LED lamp. I have a few nail polishes since like last year. I hope they're not expired, but I'm going to try and do that and see if I prefer the LED better than the nail polish, and also to show you how I do it with the LED and the UV lamp. If you have an LED lamp or a UV lamp, you can try and dry them inside the lamp. So let's just do that because I cannot wait. So I'm just gonna put them in here. Mine automatically starts when you put stuff in, and I just leave them in there for about 30 seconds, which is set to 30, 60, 90. It was set to 30. This one, it's called Nail Star. I got it from Amazon, but now recently, I don't know if you can still find it, but I'm gonna try and link everything down below if you're interested. I bought it about 2 years ago or something like that. Okay, it's done. Let's just take it away. And it dried a bit more, but I'm gonna put it again for 30 seconds. I should have just set it for 60, but I just wanted to see. It's so much easier than putting my hand in and turning the thumb, turning the hand around for the thumb to go in, turning the thumb. I don't know what I'm saying here. Okay, that's it. These are dry. They are dry, baby. Oh my god, I'm so happy. So now let's put the other one in and actually set it for 60 seconds instead of putting it twice. Right, so I have this out and they are dry. So if you have a lamp, you can dry them faster, basically. Let's take them off. And I still have the blue tack on. Just comes away really easily. You can just leave it in here if you still want to do it again with some other nails. One thing, make sure when you put them in the lamp, make sure you also turn them around. If I put it in the lamp like this, then this will be towards the exit and it won't be maybe completely dry, or you won't have the same amount of LED UV light to dry. So make sure you then turn them around again and just put them in the lab to make sure that all of them dry properly. So that's the way I paint the nails with nail polish, and I hope it's helpful. And if you do think it's helpful, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did enjoy painting the nails and filming it for you. So if you did, don't forget to click like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and activate that notification bell so you stay notified each time I post a new video. Thank you so very much for watching and for your time. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!